Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video we are going to discuss one more question which is asked in interview. So this question is based on array. So the question is, we have been given an array of integers and we have been asked question as if any of these three statements are valid or invalid. So if you think and if you consider this first statement, that is ARR of 3 equal to 8. So if you think like that, this is valid. If you consider the second statement, error of 5. So if you consider this second statement, and if you know the rule of array, that array index always starts with 0, so this is going beyond the range of the array. That is, this is the 0th index, that is 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the length of array is 5. That means array will have 4 elements in it, but the index will start from 0. That means this array will have the last element as ARR of 4, but here we are considering ARR of 5. So this, there is a chance that this is invalid. And let's consider this last example, that is last statement, that is ARR of 0 equal to 5. So if you consider this is perfectly valid, as you know array index starts with 0. So you may give answer as ARR of 5 is wrong. So there is a better way to understand this. So if you think that this is the wrong answer, this is the invalid statement, then the compiler should give an error, right? So what we'll do is we'll try to compile this program, that is program.c. And if you see here that it is not giving any error, and if you compile it, if you run it, it is printing 5. So I was printing error of 0, but if you give error of 5 and if you compile it and save it and run it, and still it will print the value which is stored in error of 5. So if you think that this is wrong because the index is 5 and the length of array is 5, that is why it is working. So I'm making it is 6, and then I'm going to print the error of 6. So if I compile it and save it and then run it, you will see that it is still printing the value which is stored in AR of 6. So I will just make some changes in the value so you will know that it is really printing that value. So you will see that it is printing the value even if the index which is pointing to is beyond the range of the original array which was defined. So the reason behind this is array is a sequential data. So if you consider this array, so it will have sequential data, that is this index, that is the first element will have, so this first element will take some size into the memory, that will try to print with the size of operator, that is size of print. And once you compile and save, run it, you will see that each integer is taking 4 bytes of size. So in memory it will be like 4 4 4 4 4. So there are 5 consecutive 4 bytes will be stored, will be reserved for this array. And when you say error of 5, so the next 4 bytes are reserved for this error of 5. And when you're making error of 6, the next 4 will be reserved. So this can also be written as pointer of error plus 5. So this is a pointer representation of the same thing, that is error of 5. So that's why the error of 5, error of 6, and whatever value, whatever index you give from this base of the array, that is this error indicates the base of the array is valid. No matter what value you give here, it is valid. So all the three statements are valid, and you have to give the answer as all three statements are valid. And I have also proven you the same with this compilation and running this program, that all these three statements are valid. So this is what the answer, this is the answer you have to give to your interviewer. And even if he asks you what is the reason, then you can give this reason as array index starts from 0, and uh, the array is a sequential data, so each element will take a consecutive bytes, and with the index you can have the no whatever 4 bytes you require, whatever bytes you require you can have with the indexing. So that also we can prove it here. So I'm storing at error of 6 this value, and if I print it, then it should give me this value whatever is there. So if you see here, it is giving me this value, that is error of 6. So this statement here is equivalent to error of 6. So I hope your concept is clear now. So if you don't understand anything, do watch this video again, and thank you.